Well, folks, what is going on? I just got done cutting grass right before the rain came down. So I just got done and wow. I got done just in time. Got some bad paint. And Chevys, this year model, they had a very bad adhesion problem. I mean, I've seen some people lay down paint like that and peel like this about a week later, so. But we ain't gonna talk about them. Anyhow.
Come on. You're watching the Uncle Mike YouTube channel. Stick around.
We're gonna jump on into this thing. Oh, there we are. Hang on, folks. Put the old hood stander up in here. There you go. So we'll jump in here, slap some oil in it, slap a new filter in it. I think that was all I bought. I don't really remember what else I got. I might buy some differential fluid just to change the differential fluid. And actually, since I have this thing in here, I've been wanting to weld this since I got it. Because you can see the throttle pedal is wearing through the doghouse. And I don't want it to wear through. And I think it had a bushing in there at some point. We just gonna weld it solid and get rid of that issue. So it'll sit right there, welded. Done deal. So first things first, we'll jump in here, snatch this filter out. Well, that's cute. Filter looks doggone brand new. I don't know what that is. Mud daubers or something in there. I need to get this garage cleaned up. I've been saying that one of these days I'll actually do it, but this thing is actually slapped full of dirt. Believe it or not. Yeah, I bought a new one, so we'll throw it on there. It's cheap. Cheap insurance to keep the van running tip-top. M-A. Or is that an MG? I have no idea. I bought a Wix filter for it. Brand new Wix filter. Let's snake it on in there. Turn it around here so I can get it in there real good like. Find that little rib. There it is. It pushes onto that mass airflow sensor. And I'll throw a canister on it. There she is. Lined up. Easy day. Now we just gotta drain the oil out of it. Slap some new oil in it and move on with it. Yeah, and these screws are, well, this one, it's almost already all the way out. So we'll just continue on with it. Oh, they tighten that one up. Good. Good. So you just go in here, take them 2 bolts out, right there. The rest of them is just clips. They come out. I don't know if I broke that one. I don't see the plastic in there, so it might not have been me. Someone's had this out to put them headlights in there anyways, so. We can get in here now and go ahead and slap some new. I might not even have had to take this thing off to put the new marker lights in here. That's why I actually pulled the grill forward, just so I can put the new marker lights in here. Like I said, someone slung up a rock, got a hold of that right there. So, well, you live and you learn. I guess you don't need to take this whole thing off because if you reach right in here at the flathead, pop the retainer off, and the light just falls out. Just searched the my little pile of stuff I got in my electrical bag here. Got another light, brand new. It's out of something. I put an LED in, I'm sure. So let's see what she does. See if it's not burned out. I don't even know what's supposed to be on. Okay, that's on. That's on. I guess this side bulb might be burned out over here. I don't know if I have one of them. We will look though. Let's see. Cut that off. Nope. Cut it 4 ways on. Look at that. Back in action. Dug through my little box of lights. Got this one. It looks like it's burnt out just like the other one. So let's see. Throw it in there real quick. Get in there. Cut the lights on again. Oh yeah, she's working. Bingo. just like that. Got that oil drained out. Spun a new Wicks filter on it. Got rid of the Eco Guard. And we'll go ahead and top her off with some O'Reilly's 5W30 down the hatch. Come on. I already pre-filled that filter, lubed up the threads real good like, and topped off, or not topped off, but wiped down the O-ring. That way it does not get stuck on removal. So we'll go ahead and take some 530 down the hatch, boys. O'Reilly's brand. I really like the Walmart brand oil. It's good stuff. Well, I got this thing nosed in here just in time because it started raining again. Anyways, we'll continue on with dumping oil down the throat of this thing. Get this 5-quart jug here. See if I can't not make a mess. Woo! Doggy. That's stability right there. Oh, easy, easy. Almost every one of these 5.3s, 4.8s, or 6.0s, whether it's in a 1500, 2500, Silverado, Sierra, or one of these Chevy Expresses, like from early 2000s, I think, until, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say like 08, they all hold 6 quarts of oil, and I think they all have the same exact oil filters too. So, very, very easy oil amount, nothing crazy, 4.37, something wild like that. You know, some of that stuff is 2.5 quarts. But we're almost done. Just getting her topped off. I would have changed the oil in this a lot sooner if it didn't have that gas station oil change 5-minute lube job oil sticker in there that said that I was good for some miles. But like I said in the last video, I think I was like 20 miles till, and now I'm 5 miles past. So we'll go ahead and dump her on in. And I'm a firm believer of 3,000, no more than 5,000 between oil changes. You can say what you want and do what you want, but oil's cheap. Oil is cheap. Replacing an engine or buying oil for an oil change. You pick, you do what you want. I ain't gonna tell you how to spend your money. And everyone says oil's come a long way, whatever the case may be. That's fine. We'll dump it out. Put fresh stuff in there. Almost done. This thing takes a long time using this little mini funnel. I might buy some differential fluid and do it. Definitely not going to do the transmission. I'll leave that oil alone until the transmission blows up. And then once it blows up, I'll go ahead and do an oil change on it regularly. Firm believer of if you change the transmission fluid after a long interval of never changing it, from never fresh, brand new, never to change, to you're starting to try and change it, you're going to have problems with your transmission. I've almost seen it every vehicle. I've seen someone pop their pan off, change the filter, change the fluid. They got nothing but problems after that. So you just keep that old oil, add oil if you need it, but if you're having to add transmission oil, you probably got a problem. So there you go. Good enough for me. 6 quarts, right on in. So I put a real decent tack weld in there, so that'll keep this thing from going inboard at all. I mean, there's a little bit of play, but I mean, it's in bushings, so I still got full range of motion out of the throttle. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Money, money, money. Come on. Got the welder in here. Try not to catch this thing on fire. So I got good clearance here. That's all that mattered. Since we got
oil situation going on here in the garage. We'll come in here and snatch this differential bolt drain here out of the cart. Actually looks very good. Not very metallic whatsoever. Oil's still pretty clear. Granted, it's a cart. This thing doesn't hold a lot. It's actually, I think, under a half a quart. But we'll go ahead and take that fill plug out. This is your full level plug. You fill it from up there. Let's let this thing drain out faster. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's a little dirty. Definitely not gonna hurt nothing by changing it. And I still got all that oil for that doggone truck right there that I need to change. One of these days I'm gonna get to it. One of these days. At least that's what I keep saying to myself. So, I figured I'd drain the oil out of this thing. And I didn't record it, but I should have. Look at that. This is a stainless steel filter. Look, it might be brass, I don't know. Look at that sludge on there. Goodness gracious. Let this thing drain out. Come on. So now that I've let that thing drip drain on out now, I might, since there was so much sludge, I might just pop a little rag in there and see if I can pull something out. I don't want to push anything further in, so kind of tit for tat there, but drained it out. Put the O-ring back up in that little groove you can see right there in the inside of that triangle. O-ring goes in and the filter pushes onto it. You can't see, it's too dark. There's a little stud inside there. It's not a stud, it's an oil passage tube. And the filter's got an O-ring internal to it and it slips over that passage tube. And your oil comes in and filters around the screen and into the filter and then pulls through that to your oil pump. So, very simple. All right, I got that filter housing back on and we're just topping this thing off. I've already splashed the quart in there. I will wet it down with another half quart and be done for today. About right there's probably a half quart. We'll see. I was way off. We'll give it a little more. And one more full shoot. There you go. That's a half quart. I overshot it actually. 16. Nope, that's right on. Right on the money. 16, 16, 32. Come on.
And just like that, we're done with the oil change. All I gotta do is dispose of that oil. I load it back into these jugs here and send it over to the store and, what do you call it? Dump it in their little container. Cruising the old cart down. Take some trash out real quick, trash day tomorrow. Running like a top, per usual. Tougher than puddles now, it'll sling water all over you. And a Hummer? I have not seen a Hummer in years. So I smoked a pork shoulder, Saturday it was. And I still have some meat left over from it. And right now I'm just got some brats going on right now. Just because that pork butt, we ain't eating it tonight because I want to get some french fries and make dirty fries. Because man, that stuff is just on point. So anyhow, brats it is. Brats and our friend's grandmother made some potato salad, so we have some delicious potato salad. It's a mayonnaise base versus a mustard base, but still, woo-wee! Watch out now.